Hey guys, Lead Speak TV here. I'm going to show you how to kill the Black Dragon Kalameet. Alright, so with this fight you kind of want to have your shield out. A lot of his attacks you're going to need to block. If this isn't like Manus or Artorias to where you just really want to tank through the attacks and just, you know, keep attacking no matter what and heal through his attacks with high poise. This guy doesn't give you that opportunity. You need to go into this fight with a tactic. You need to go into this fight with a plan. Are you going to cut off his tail, or are you not going to cut off his tail? That's really something you need to think about. Cutting off his tail makes this fight a lot more difficult. In this video, we are going to cut off his tail, but it could have went either way with cutting off his tail. I could have accidentally killed him by attacking his tail, or I could have actually just cut off his tail. A lot of his attacks are very quick. The animations for them are very quick, but there are a few that you can plan out. Whenever he does that head swiping attack, that's easily blocked just by raising your shield, and it should take out probably all of your stamina. Whenever he flies up into the air like he just did, he's going to create an AoE effect on the ground with this fire attack. That's not dark. The Silver Minute is not going to help you out here, but this is something that you need to be aware of. Have your fire resistances up, high poise, all those things, because it does help. Whenever he does fly away from you, he can turn around really quick and do this like sweeping fire attack like that one. What you want to do is try and get close to him, stay close to him for most of this fight, like really all of this fight. You want to stay right on this guy. Whenever he does do that attack, that sweeping fire attack, you want to run up and just catch him at the side of the neck. Like right here, I'm going to run towards him as fast as I can and get hit, which doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. But you do want to keep those SS flasks handy. You want to run behind him whenever he does this kind of sit-up motion and try and cut off his tail. These are really going to be the only opportunities you have to cut off his tail if you are trying to collect all the dragon tail weapons. This is probably the hardest one to get. Seath is hard. This guy is hard. Even though you may not feel that way, this guy, for me, was just so much harder than Seath to cut off his tail. So yeah, you just want to wait for him to sit back, and then you just run behind him and attack that tail. Some of his attacks, like the one you just saw there, is going to be very difficult to predict. It happens way too fast, and if you're already in an attack animation, you are going to get hit. It's just something that happens with this fight. But that attack was very easily blockable. The fire attacks, if you do try and block them, they are going to rip apart your stamina. So pay attention to that. If you are blocking them, stop blocking them and roll out. It's really going to do less to you, especially if you do have a higher fire resistance than no fire resistance. So this is not my favorite fight, as you can tell. This is probably one of the longer fights I have, just because it's hard. It's hard to attack this guy with the openings he provides, which are very, very limited. There's a few tricks to this fight. If you're ranged, you can go stand in the waterfall, and all he will do is these fire attacks. He won't hit you with a melee or anything like that. So there's that trick to this fight. Another trick is the plunging attack, which I really don't feel like it's a trick because it will always kill you no matter what you do. But from the waterfall where the original ladder is, you can plunge attack him, and you can almost, or actually, you can either almost or absolutely kill him in one hit with probably your strongest weapon with the right buffs. but it will still kill you, which is not very great. So I don't suggest that. That doesn't make any sense, but there's a lot of videos on YouTube with people doing that, and I feel like that doesn't help anybody. It's interesting to watch, but overall I don't think it's really helping anybody very much. With this video, you can kind of tell there's really no set method to killing this guy. A lot of the DLC bosses are like that, to where it's going to be very sporadic. Things that you do and how you handle the situation. You really need to be able to think on your feet, which is very, very important for a Souls game. So whenever he does slam his tail down like this is the perfect time to come down and attack. So try and get behind him. He'll drop his tail really hard like that, and you'll be able to cut that bad boy off. Whenever you do cut it off, don't try and attack the nub like with the rest of the dragons. Really, what you want to do is just wait for your opportunities, like we've been doing for this whole fight, and then attack him as those opportunities present themselves. Which you will be very surprised whenever you're not trying to cut off his tail. Those opportunities to attack him are very, very common. Whenever you're not trying to chop off his tail, this fight is honestly pretty easy. So it's really just something you want to pay attention to, is the slight openings that he provides. So we're going to heal real quick. I ran out of Estus Flask, so I'm using Humanity, which is not a bad idea. Run in, last hit on him, and we are done. We have his tail, we have everything. So thanks for watching, guys. This is Lead Speak TV, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see some more Dark Souls.